Good evening, thanks for joining us on the news at 8 today, the 12th day of May 2025. I am Chinyomai. For the deadline, Senate denies appointment of Akpabio's daughter as South Commission MD. 2025 UTME candidates to sue JAMB over mass failure. Federal government endorses Senate Security Summit. So take commercials and be right back with details and many more statements.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now to details. Timileyin Fubara, the suspended governor of Rivers State, has said that his spirit left the government house long ago and that he is not in a rush to take office again. Fubara, however, acknowledged the immense support he had received from many people and emphasized the importance of standing by those who have made sacrifices for him. He made the remarks on Sunday during a night of tributes organized by the Rivers Elders and Leaders Forum in honor of the late elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark. The event took place at the Royal House of Grace Church in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The Senate has refuted widely circulated rumors that Usoro Akpabio, the recently appointed managing director of the South Development Commission, is the first child of Senate President Godswill Akpabio. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Media and Publicity, Senator Yemi Adaramodu, made the clarification in an interview with The Punch on Sunday. President Bola Tinubu had nominated Mrs. Akpabio as the Commission's MD and the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives Chibodum Muche from Rivers State as its chairman. The nominations were contained in a letter from the President, which was read during Thursday's plenary session presided over by Senator Akpabio. The Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority has come under fire from aviation experts for the Saturday incident at Asaba Airport, where a large antelope collided with an Air Peace plane on the runway. According to the NCAA, the Air Peace aircraft decimated the animal while the jet was eventually grounded. The agency spokesperson Michael Achimugo stated that a result of the incident, flights meant to be operated by the aircraft would naturally be disrupted, even though engineers were on the ground to assess and fix the plane. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has refuted claims by oil marketers that the facility does not have the capacity to meet local fuel demand. Officials of the refinery told our correspondent that the refinery has enough fuel to satisfy local needs and export to other countries. Following a statement by the founder of the refinery, Aliko Dangote, that some cabals who are major marketers and traders were fighting against the survival of the $20 billion refinery. The executive secretary of the Depot and Petroleum Products Marketers Association of Nigeria, Olufemi Adewole, said marketers only want to keep their businesses running by importing fuel. Nigeria's total public debt rose by 57.3 trillion naira within the first 18 months of the current administration, according to an analysis of data released by the Debt Management Office. The increase represents a 65.6% surge in the debt stock, growing from 87.38 trillion naira recorded at the end of June 2023 to 144.67 trillion naira as of December 2024. President Bola Tinubu, who assumed office in May 29, 2023, inherited a debt portfolio that already reflected heavy domestic obligations, including a 22 5.7 trillion naira ways and means balance from the Central Bank of Nigeria. Following numerous complaints of technical issues and missing questions that allegedly tainted the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, thousands of applicants are preparing to sue the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board. Last week, JAMB announced that over 1.5 million out of the 1.9 million that sat this year's UTME scored below 200 out of the total 400 marks. The outcome raised concern in the country. The Ministry of Education, Dr. Tunji Alusa, ascertained that the mass failure showed effective anti-malpractice efforts by JAMB. President Bola Tinubu has officially sworn in two newly appointed national commissioners of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Abdul Razak Tuko, representing the Northwest, and Sunday Aja from Ebonyi State, representing the Southeast, took their oath of office during a brief ceremony held at the council chambers of the Aso Rock Presidential Villa in Abuja. Their appointment, initially announced in November, followed confirmation by the Senate after screening. Defense Minister Abubakar Badaru changed his mind and promised his full support for the National Security Summit that the National Assembly is hosting on Sunday, describing the proposed summit as a timely initiative to tackle Nigeria's growing security concerns. Badaru expressed his commitment to participate in the two-day event and ensure its outcome translates into concrete action. While in sports, Ousmane Dembele, a forward for Paris Saint-Germain, won the League One Player of the Year award on Sunday after leading the team to the Champions League final and their 13th French championship. Dembele is a top scorer in the League One this season with 21 goals and has struck 33 times in 46 matches across all competitions, including 8 goals in Europe. It succeeds Kylian Mbappe, who won the prize 5 times in a row before departing for Real Madrid at the end of last season. Former Super Eagles forward Daniel Amokachi has called on Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen to join the English Premier League, calling him a warrior who can succeed in any league worldwide. Amokachi, who enjoyed spells in Turkey and England during his own playing career, most notably with Besiktas and Everton, expressed strong confidence in Osimhen's ability to adapt and dominate in the Premier League. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. Before we go, recap of the headlines. Senate denies appointment of Akpabio's daughter as South Commission MP. 2025 UTME candidates to sue JAMB over mass failure. Federal government endorses Senate Security Summit. For these and many more, look at the website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also download the app via Google Play Store. Download ABN Radio/television. You can as well follow us on all our social media platforms displayed on your screen. I am Chinero Mai, represent my trust. Thank you.